to the guided meditation series. I've set a clear intention for this series that the guided meditations that we will work with through tarot and oracle cards, specifically for this series, will lead to the expansion and growth of your being on your own personal paths. And I hope that these videos, and I intend for these videos, to really encourage you to step into your own guided meditations and magical workings with the cards, using them as part of your spiritual journey and not just for divination or for enjoyment. Both of these aspects of working with tarot and oracle cards are important aspects, divination and enjoyment. But there is also a much deeper, much more fulfilling way that we can work with the cards when we choose to embrace them as part of our spiritual path and to use them as sacred markers on our journey, but also as ways for us to connect more deeply with spirit and with our own higher self, if you will. This video is to set the intention for the series, but also to give you a beginning meditation to start with for the purpose of grounding your energy, grounding yourself, and helping you to be in a comfortable, clear space to start the actual guided meditative work with individual cards. So for the purpose of this series, you will not need to have the card that we will be meditating with you, as I will have the image of the card in the video for the entire meditation for you to reference if you need to resurface or look at the image again. If you have the card in a deck with you, it is wonderful to pull that card out as well for you to reference. But this isn't something you need to get stressed about the imagery with. The guided meditation will help you to interact with stepping into the card in a very effective way. So don't get into a stressful place with that. The only reading that I would recommend you give a glance over, if you're drawn to do so, would be in Christopher Penczak's first book for witches, which I will put in the information bar below. He has a chapter on setting up your own inner temple. And you might find that just reading that chapter, even if you're not pagan or a witch, just reading that chapter can be very beneficial in helping you to understand the purpose of an inner temple and setting one up in a way that's very effective for you to start all of your meditations in, and to know that that is a safe place for you to return to during the meditation if at any time you start to feel uncomfortable stepping into a fear place and know that you need to leave the meditation. An inner temple is a very effective, safe place for you to always be able to journey back to, and a wonderful place for you to begin and end your meditative journeys in. So I would encourage you to give that that chapter a read if possible, and I will in the description bar post the title of the book. I cannot remember it off the top of my head right now, but it's the first book in the Witchcraft series, and by Christopher Penczak, and the chapter number as well for you, so that if you're not interested in reading anything else in the book, you can know what chapter to jump to. So the first video in this series is going to be the grounding meditation, and then we will begin our guided meditation. Thank you for joining me, and it is my most sincere hope that the intention set for these series will be realized for each and every one of you. And many blessings to you. Thank you for joining me on this journey.